It's been a tough year for Nola. What did he change up tonight that was so effective against you guys?
Yeah, he was on tonight. I thought the way he was moving the ball, changing speed, some from hip sinkers to lefties, threw a couple of changeups, the breaking ball, got ahead. The way, like I said, the way he moved the ball and he used all of his pitches and kind of kept off balance there, and he got us today.
You were talking before the game about how excited you were to see Nolan face the same lineup twice. What did you think of him today?
Yeah, I thought he was good. On a night where, a couple of their hitters were aggressive, especially on first pitches. That second inning, a couple of non-execute sweeper. He left it middle there, and they got him. But I thought the way he used all of his pitches, the sinker, curveball, changeup, the cutter, he was good. They ran his pitch count up, obviously, but overall, I thought he handled it really well.
This loss takes you 8 back in the division. Obviously, not that many games to play, but still the lead in the wild card. How do you feel just about overall where you guys are right now?
Yeah, look, we've been pretty inconsistent, and we put ourselves in this position, which we're still right there. Obviously, the goal is to win the division, but like you mentioned, we're 8 back now. I guess that's what it is. But we got to keep going. We got to turn the page here. We got to get ready for another game tomorrow, and continue to get the job done. But overall, the inconsistency, and here we are in this position.
Carlos, why do you think that inconsistency has been so prevalent this season? There are games where you guys look like you've put it all together, and then it just doesn't sustain.
Yeah, I think he's just having a hard time putting everything together for quite a bit. You got out of the gate when everything was working, and then at times where it was a starting pitcher, whether it's like runners in scoring position offensively, we haven't been able to play good defense at times. So, I feel like we haven't done that consistently, and here we are. But continue to trust the guys. I know we have a lot of talent, and we got to turn the page.
How did you see those last 2 at-bats against Duran? He's awfully tough. McNeil hit one line shot, and then, of course, Alvarez is going up in a diminished state with 8 fingers.
I thought Jeff had a very good at-bat. Obviously didn't get the job done, but, was a few inches away from, the double there. He's pretty tough. But I thought Jeff was, put together a good at-bat there. Obviously, we didn't get the result. Albie chased, the 3 pitches he chased. Obviously, you could tell that he was selling out for the fastball, and he never got one. So he made him chase, and they got him there.
You mentioned inconsistencies, but this has been a battle-tested team you've got here. And how confident are you in them, and how confident are they in themselves?
Pretty confident. This is a team that we've been through a lot. And we'll find a way. We'll find a way to get the job done. We got to keep fighting. We got to continue to work. But I trust those guys. There's a lot of experience there. There's a lot of talent, and I'm pretty confident that we'll get to where we want to get.
There's been a few games recently where you guys have threatened in the 8th or 9th innings and haven't been able to get that big hit. Is it chasing pitches in those situations?
I feel like maybe, but I like the fact that we're creating traffic. We did it yesterday. We didn't come up with a big hit. We did it again today against a pretty good closer. We just got to get that last one there to get the runners across. But overall, I feel like we're getting better as far as putting together good at-bats against really good arms from the bullpen, and I like that.
Mullins was playing great when he came over. Do you think he's putting too much pressure on himself?
I don't know about pressure, but we haven't seen the results. He's a really good player, and I know he wants to contribute, but we got to help him. Because I feel like he's missing good pitches to hit. But I don't know about putting too much pressure.
McLean, not the result he wanted. You wanted, but a step forward in terms of working through trouble. 5th inning there, you had runners on base.
Yeah, I thought he did a fine job. I thought he made pitches when needed, and like I said, they were aggressive, and they ran his pitch count. But I thought the way he used all of his pitches, he did good.